Good. Have you have you had any exams this week?
I finished I finished my all my exam
Yes.
2 weeks ago.
Oh, 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. So yeah, some of the students have had exams this week, so they've only just finished. So yes, so you've had finished 2 weeks. Were you happy with your result, Hailam?
Yes, I think but I feel not happy with my English score
Hmm. What happened, do you think?
because have I made a mistake, made some
What
mistake.
yeah, what sort of mistakes?
Mm,
Mm,
about
Like
about vocabulary.
just vocabulary. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Well, that will improve when you are practicing with me and Bakha, of course.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And what about football? Have you watched any football on
Yes.
TV this weekend?
Last night I got up at 3 a.m. to watch a football match.
Wow, very early, 3 a.m.
Yes,
Yeah. And what was the game? What was the game?
again about Manchester United and Newcastle,
Hmm.
and Manchester United won with 1-0.
Okay. 1-0. 1-0. Okay. In English, you normally say 1-0. 1-0.
One
You know,
nil.
yeah, you know this word? N-I-L. N-I-L. Nil.
Yes,
Nil. So normally when you're talking about football score or sports score and one team got zero, you say nil when you are talking about sport. Does that make sense?
yes,
Okay, so Manchester United won 1-0. Is that right?
yes.
Okay, maybe hopefully next game they will win 2-0 or 5-0.
Very
Or
hard.
yeah, hope so. Okay, Huang Viet, chào con.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Huang Viet?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. Okay, welcome to class, everyone. I think we will start now. I haven't seen Ling Chi yet, but we will start anyway. So, what we're going to be doing today is we'll be practicing more speaking soon. But first of all, going to introduce you to some more words to do with describing changes in numbers. Changes in numbers. Numbers, figures mean the same thing. Figures and numbers both mean the same thing. They are synonyms for each other. Why do we want to do this? Well, we want to do this because shortly we're going to be studying graphs. Now, graphs, tables, and charts, they are all featured in Ielts Writing Task 1. So you do need to know how to describe changes in numbers or figures when you're looking at graphs, charts, and tables. Do the numbers or the graphs go up? Do they go down? Do they stay the same? How quickly do they go up or go down? So these are the words we are looking at, adjectives and adverbs to describe changes in numbers. Okay, so going to share document with you now. Okay, Tang Lam, Lam,
Yes,
can you see the document on your screen?
yes.
Okay, can you please read this one for me, please?
Rapid decreased. Example, the number of visitors to Halong Bay dropped after test ended.
Okay, so I'll just check your pronunciation. This word here, okay, the ending, the ed here is pronounced like a T for this word. So it's not dropped, it's dropped. Can you say that, please, Lam? Dropped.
dropped,
Drop. Better. Okay, that is correct. Dropped. Okay. Sometimes words which end in ed are pronounced like they are t, like the t sound. Okay, such as this word, dropped, dropped, not dropped. Okay, so dropped means to decrease. Okay, decrease or go down, dropped. A lot of these words, by the way, are synonyms, meaning they mean the same thing as other words. So decreased and dropped are synonyms. They mean the same thing. English has lots and lots of synonyms, and it's good to know a lot of them. All right, next one. Hailam.
Gradually, slowly, and steadily. Example, the population of Dalat increased gradually over years.
Okay, good. Just can you pronounce this word for me, please? Hailam?
Population.
Good. Population. Population. Population just means, of course, the number of people. The number of people who are living somewhere. In this case, Dalat. The population of Dalat increased gradually. So gradually, everyone, gradually means slowly and steadily. So numbers can go up gradually or they can go down gradually. Okay, they can go up or down gradually. Gradually just means slowly and steadily. Huang Viet.
Yes,
Your turn, please, Huang Viet.
sharply, suddenly, and by a large amount. Example, interest rates rose sharply last quarter.
Okay, so it's pronounced sharply. Can you say that, please? Sharply.
Sharply,
Good, much better. Sharply. Sharply means to change suddenly and by a lot or by a large amount. Something that changes sharply, changes very suddenly. Tang Lam.
yes,
Okay, next one, please, Tang Lam.
remained steady, stayed the same without changing. Example, the number of tourists remained steady throughout the year.
Okay, so the word is steady. Can you say that, please? Steady.
Steady,
Good, steady. So steady just means stayed the same. So remained steady means stayed the same without changing. And can you just pronounce this word for me, please, Tang Lam? Throughout. Throughout.
throughout,
Good. Throughout. I know the spelling here a little bit confusing, but it is pronounced through. Throughout. Okay? Just means the same as during. Means the same as during, as in during the year. The number of tourists remained steady during the year. Number of tourists remained steady throughout the year. Means exactly the same. Hai Lam.
Slowly, at a slow speed, not quickly. Example, the price of food increased slowly last year.
Okay, I'm thinking most of you know this word. Very common. Slowly. Slowly just means not fast. Slow. Slowly. Next one's a little bit harder. Huang Viet.
uh,
Okay.
fluctuated,
Oh, pretty good. It is pronounced fluctuated. Can you say that, please?
fluctuated,
Good. Fluctuated. Hai Lam, can you pronounce that one, please? Fluctuated.
Fluctuated.
Good. Very good. Tang Lam.
fluctuated,
Good. Fluctuated. Good pronunciation. Okay. Huang Viet, can you keep reading, please?
change frequently and irregularly went up and down. Example, the temperature fluctuated throughout the day.
Okay, pretty good reading, Huang Viet. Temperature fluctuated. Fluctuate just means to go up and down, up and down. Okay? Irregularly, by the way, this word here means not regular. Okay? Not regular. Regular, by the way, means that something that changes according to a pattern. All right, something that changes irregularly, it's hard to tell or predict when it is going to change. Something that is irregular, okay, is you cannot tell when something is going to change. Don't worry about this word at the moment. We're just concentrating on this word. To fluctuate means to go up and down. So, for example, if the temperature fluctuated throughout the day, it means maybe in the morning it was 10 degrees, by lunchtime it was 15 degrees, then by the middle of the afternoon maybe it was 12 degrees, then by evening maybe it was 17 degrees. Okay, so going up and down. Fluctuate means to go up and down, up and down. Thăng Lam.
Yes,
Next one, please, Thăng Lam.
rent increased in amount or degree. Example, she gained 5 kilos over the holidays.
Okay, good. So to gain just means to increase. Gain means to increase. By the way, all these words you will see here are past tense. That's why a lot of them have ed on the end to make them past tense. Now we're using past tense because when later you get to look at graphs and charts and tables, you are always describing the changes to them in past tense, using past tense words, because of course what the graphs and tables and charts are showing you are things that have happened in the past. Okay, so that's why all these words are past tense. Next word, please. Hai Lam.
Strength became smaller in size or amount. Example, the number of tourists shrank after Tet.
Good. Shrank just means to become smaller or got less. Okay? Shrank. And the next one, just two more of these. Huang Viet.
Rocketed. Increased rapidly and suddenly. Example, the company's profits rocketed after the new product launch.
Wow, Huang Viet, that's very good pronunciation. Rocketed. Rocketed. That's great. So, Huang Viet, do you know what a rocket is?
Uh,
A rocket is something that goes into space.
yes.
Yes, that is a rocket. Okay? For example, if there is a new satellite, maybe a communication satellite being launched, a rocket is used to put it into space. So rocketed means to increase rapidly and suddenly, just like a rocket, just like a spaceship going up into space. Okay? A rocket. You might also, of course, have heard of skyrockets, which are used as part of fireworks displays whenever there's some sort of celebration, like maybe New Year or Tet. Okay, skyrocket. Rocketed means to increase very rapidly. And the last one here, Thăng Lam.
Diminished
Good.
become
Diminished.
diminished
Good.
became less. Example, Fish population has diminished over the last 10 years.
Good. Okay, so diminished is just a slightly more formal word. Just means became less, got less, became smaller. Okay, and again, this is one of these ED words that is pronounced like a T is on the end. So it's not diminished, it's diminished, diminished. All right, same as this one, just like this word here is not dropped, it's dropped, dropped, dropped. Okay, this one is diminished. Diminished just means became less, got smaller. His population has got smaller, has diminished over the last 10 years. Okay, so now I want you, please, to send me in chat, make this a bit smaller so you can see everything. Please send me in chat all the words here that describe a movement or trend upwards. Which words mean going up? Which words mean going up? Please send me in chat, okay? So I can make sure that each of you are choosing the right
Không gửi
word.
vào trong chat đấy nhá, nhớ chưa? Là không gửi vào chat đấy. Nhắn thôi.
So any words in this list that mean to go up. Mrs. Ha,
Yes.
I guess Ling Chi is not coming, I guess.
No, she is in already.
What, she has joined?
Yes. Huyền Trâm and Linh Chi, they
Ah,
are
I couldn't see them.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
Now I can. Thank you, Mrs. Ha. Okay. Ling Chi, chào con.
Linh Chi and Huyền Trâm, because Huyền Trâm she is using her phone to join in.
Hello,
Okay.
teacher.
How are you, Ling Chi?
I'm fine.
Good. All right. Can you see the list of words?
Yes.
Thế có cái danh mục từ đấy không? Okay.
No.
Yes.
Okay. So please send me in chat.
A moment, I will explain something for them, okay?
Okay.
Nào bây giờ các bạn nhìn lên đây, tức là bây giờ chúng mình là không phải là chỉ có, tức là trong ngoài cái việc thầy như đầu tiên bác đã nói rồi, thầy sẽ dạy cho chúng mình là kể cả nói và viết, cái đấy rất là quan trọng. Thế cho nên là ngoài cái việc nói ra thì còn có cái bài viết và những cái, thế thì viết thì nó sẽ gồm có hai cái dạng bài viết là bài viết số 1 và bài viết số 2. Bài viết số 1 thì chiếm 30% điểm, bài viết số 2 chiếm 70% điểm. Thế thì cái bài viết, những cái từ này là những cái từ mà thầy đang dạy các con trước để các con xem cái xu hướng là tăng hoặc giảm khi mà mình nhìn trên cái đồ thị hay số liệu như thế nào. Và đây chính là những cái từ mà để phục vụ cho bài viết 1. Mà bài viết 1 thì thầy sẽ dạy bọn con, đúng không nào? Chẳng như là nhìn cái số liệu trên một cái bảng biểu này, hay là đồ thị này, hay là trên một cái sơ đồ đấy, thì các con phải biết thể hiện ra làm sao, nói nó tăng giảm như thế nào. Thế là những cái từ này chúng mình muốn học, ví dụ như là tất cả những cái từ này, một là Robert là gì nào? Lâm nào, Thanh Lâm nào? Bác hỏi trả lời nhanh nhé, để cho để xong rồi mình lướt qua nhanh nào.
Robert là giảm.
Ok là giảm đi đúng không? Thế thì cái từ gradually thì nó chỉ là một cái trạng từ. Một trạng từ này thì chúng mình sẽ đúng trước một cái động từ nào đó để mình miêu tả cái gì đó là nó giảm đi hoặc nó tăng lên một cách từ từ, đúng chưa? Thế thì ngoài cái từ gradually, sharply thì đây là những cái trạng từ slowly. Thế là nó là để nó gì, nó miêu tả một cái xu thế là tăng lên rất nhanh, giảm xuống rất nhanh, ví dụ thế, hoặc là đột ngột. Cái từ sharply là rất đột ngột, chẳng như là đang từ 20 tăng vọt phát lên 70 chẳng hạn, thì nó sẽ dùng cái từ sharply đứng trước một cái từ là decreased hoặc là increased, kiểu thế, hiểu chưa nào? Thế còn cái từ remained steady là gì? Có nghĩa là vẫn giữ nguyên cái trạng thái như thế, hoặc là có thể thay đổi như một tí xíu thôi. Cho nên là thầy đã dùng một cái từ là without changing ở đây, là không thay đổi gì cả. và mọi người phải học thuộc lòng tất cả những từ này, nhớ chưa nhỉ? Thuộc lòng và để cách sử dụng nó như thế nào. Slowly chúng mình ai cũng biết rồi. Còn fluctuated nãy bác thấy Hoàng Việt là đánh, tức là phát âm rất là tốt. Thế cái fluctuated là gì? Thế thì Linh Chi hiểu từ fluctuated là gì Linh Chi? Sorry teacher, I need to some time to explain and to ask them.
Of course.
Yeah,
Of
okay.
course.
Linh
Yeah.
Chi trả lời nhanh con.
Dạ.
Fluctuated là gì?
Con chưa biết.
Ok, chưa biết thì lần sau các con phải hỏi luôn. Thứ nhất bây giờ bác yêu cầu này, bác nói trước mấy đứa này là mấy đứa đang học đây, bác thề có ánh mặt trời luôn là bác phải bỏ tiền túi ra để bác bù thêm để bác trả cho thầy đấy. Bởi vì là chưa đủ để trả cho thầy một cái buổi học của thầy đâu. Cho nên là phải tận dụng tối đa để học hết cho nó, học cho tử tế, nhớ chưa nhỉ? Chứ không thì rất lãng phí, vì tiền của thầy là bác phải trả tới 50 đô cho 1 giờ mà chúng mình học mà 1 tiếng đấy, mà chúng mình mà không học tử tế thì rất là lãng phí. Chịu khó học đi, nhớ chưa? Thứ nhất là nếu như mình không hiểu thì mình bắt buộc mình phải hỏi là thầy có thể giải thích nó là cái gì không. Còn nếu không thì phải hỏi bác là bác ơi, cái này nghĩa là gì. Hoặc là cái thằng Lâm bé này nó rất là giỏi, có thể hỏi nó trả lời được cho các con luôn được, đúng nhỉ? Thế cái từ fluctuated là gì? Là cái độ rung lắc, hoặc là cái độ mà nó tăng lên giảm xuống một cách đột ngột, con hiểu không nhỉ? Ví dụ như là ngày hôm nay thì đang 10, xong ngày mai thì lên xuống 6 điểm, xong ngày kia thì lại lên 9 điểm, xong ngày hôm sau thì lại xuống 1 điểm. Thế cho nên cái đấy thì người ta gọi là fluctuated. Bây giờ make sense chưa? Hiểu chưa?
Rồi ạ.
Ok con. Từ gain nghĩa là gì ở Huyền Trâm? Trả lời nhanh Huyền Trâm ơi.
Tăng.
Đạt được cái gì đó, có đúng không? Tức là mình đạt được cái gì đó, mình nhận đạt được cái gì đó thì tăng lên, đạt được, được chưa? Tôi còn từ strength là gì ở Hoàng Việt?
À,
Strength là gì con?
slow down ạ.
Strength không strength không phải là slow down. Strength là kiểu như là thu nhỏ lại, con hiểu không? Có nghĩa là mình nó bị co lại ấy. Cái từ kiểu đúng chuẩn của nó là nó co lại, có nghĩa là trở lên nhỏ hơn. Nên co lại người ta bảo là became smaller, mà nó bị nhỏ lại theo cái kích cỡ với khối lượng của nó, cho nên là nó thu nhỏ lại, nó bị co lại, đúng không? Nào cái từ rocketed là gì ở Hải Lâm?
Tăng một cách nhanh chóng ạ.
Đúng rồi, nó tăng lên như là rocket, con có hiểu là giống như máy bay nó bay veo một phát lên đấy, hiểu không? Đấy cho nên nó dùng cái hình ảnh vậy nó miêu tả thế. Thế còn dismissed là gì nhỉ? Kiểu như là nó giảm dần đi và nó gần dần nó biến mất á, được chưa? Ok, thank you teacher, thank you.
Okay, that was very, very good explanation. Come ơn, bác Hà. Okay, so Ling Chi.
Yes.
Okay, I'm still waiting for your answer in chat, please.
Okay.
Okay, so the words that describe or mean going up. Going up. Okay, I have everyone else. Hai Lam, Hoàng Việt, Thang Lam, and Chum. How are you, Chum?
I'm fine. Thank you.
Good. Welcome back to class. Okay, so I have your ones, please. So, just waiting for Ling Chi. In fact, I will keep going because I don't want to keep everyone waiting. So, Tang Lam.
Yes.
Okay, what is the first word that means going up? The first word you have found.
Dropped.
No, it means going up. What word means going up?
Going
What are the
up.
what are the words you sent me?
Rocketed.
Correct. Okay. So this is the first one. This means you can see rocketed means increased rapidly and suddenly. Okay, increased rapidly and suddenly, going up. All right, means to go up. The company's profits rocketed. Okay, means he made a lot of money after the product law. Hi.
Yes.
What happened?
No. One.
The sound is very.
Hoàng Việt, oi.
Hoàng Việt ơi.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Okay. Going up. That you sent me. We've already had rocketed. Rocketed means to go up, okay, to increase. What is another word that means to increase? Hoàng Việt?
Yes.
Yes, what is another word that means to increase?
Từ nào thay cho cái từ increase được nào?
Rocket.
Lên đó.
Rocketed.
Yeah, we've already had rocketed.
Thì còn từ nào nữa không?
Gain.
Cũng được.
Correct.
Đúng rồi, giỏi, đúng rồi. Go gì? Còn đường đi lên là gì? Có một cái từ.
Sharply.
Không, sharply là nhanh chóng thôi, là một thôi.
Okay, everyone, there are only two words that mean going up. All right? They are this one, rocketed, which means increased rapidly, and gained, increased in amount. Okay? As in she gained 5 kilos. Okay? Sharply, this one here doesn't mean to go up. Okay? Something can rise sharply. It can also fall sharply. Okay? So sharply describes the speed at which something goes up or down. Okay, so sharply is not a word that means to go up or increase. Sharply describes how fast something goes up or goes down. All right, next one, everyone. Please send me the words in chat, okay, that describe going down or decreasing. Which words describe going down or decreasing? I'll give you a clue. There are 1, 2, 3 of them. 3 of the words. 3 words mean to go down. Ling Chi, can you please send me your 3 words in chat this time?
Okay.
So, which words it mean to go? Okay, thank you, Hai Lam. You are correct. Chum, you are correct. Tang Lam, you are correct. Hoàng Việt, you are correct. And Ling Chi, you are correct. Good, you are all correct. So the 3 words that mean to go down, dropped, means decreased, shrank, which means became smaller, okay, and diminished, became less. Good, pretty easy. Okay, next one, this one. Now, words that describe a slow change. Words that describe a change that is happening slowly. Two words describe a change that is happening slowly. Thank you, Hai Lam. You are correct. Thank you, Huang Viet. Thank you, Chum. Thank you, Ling Chi. And thank you, Tang Lam. Okay. So the two words are gradually. Okay. Gradually means slowly. All right. And slowly means slowly, of course. Okay. Next. What words on the list describe a fast change? Words that describe a fast change. I won't give you a clue this time. See if you can find yourself. Words that describe a fast change can be either up or down, by the way. Words that describe a change that happens very quickly, very fast. Okay, who have I got here? Thank you, Hai Lam. Okay, one of yours is not correct, Hai Lam. Thank you, Huang Viet. Thank you, Ling Chi. Thank you, Tang Lam. Okay, the two words. There are two words that mean a fast change. First one, everyone, is this one. Tang Lam.
Yes.
Can you read this word for me, please? Can you pronounce this word?
Sharply.
Good. Sharply. Sharply just means something that happens very quickly, suddenly. Okay, so it describes a fast change. So something can go up sharply. For example, the temperature. The temperature rose sharply, or the temperature dropped sharply. Okay, it means it went up or down very quickly. And the other one is this one. Okay, I know we've already used it to mean going up, but it also means going up very fast. Rocket increase very fast. Okay, so the two words, rapid and sharply, mean very, very fast change. Okay, last one. One word that describe a change that moves up, then down, then up, then down. Thank you, Hai Lam. Thank you, Huang Viet. Thank you, Chum. Okay, everyone got this one correct. This word here, fluctuated. Fluctuated means to go up and down, up and down. Okay, now let's just look at the words again that we looked at last week. Okay. Dramatically means a sudden change. Okay, we looked at these words last week. Just go quickly through them. I know some of you maybe weren't here last week. Chum, I know you weren't. Dramatically means in a way that's sudden and extreme. Jumped, okay? Jumped means to increase suddenly. You will notice, as I said before, a lot of these words are very similar. They are synonyms, mean the same thing. But it's useful to know these synonyms, so you're not using the same word all the time when you are describing. Jumped means to increase suddenly. Okay? Halved means to reduce, go down by half. Rapidly, very quickly. Plummeted means to fall very fast. Plummeted. Climbed means to increase, go up steadily or slowly. Climbed. Fell means to go down, decrease. Rose is the opposite, means to go up, increase. Steeply, very similar to sharply. Steeply means suddenly or significantly. And peaked. Peaked means the highest point. Peaked means the highest point of something. Okay, what I'm going to do now, everyone, is I'm going to show you a graph, and I'm going to get you, or I'm going to ask you to describe some parts of it. All right, I'm going to give you some words. Okay?
Okay, give me 1 minute, teacher.
Okay.
Ok, bây giờ các con nhìn vào trong cái biểu đồ này nhé. Tức là đây chính là một cái dạng như kiểu gọi là cái để cho mình viết cái writing task số 1 đó. Đúng chưa? Thế toàn bộ những cái từ như lúc nãy á, thì các bạn, một là các bạn phải lấy bút, phải ghi thật nhanh nó lại. Cái thứ hai nữa là nếu không thì phải chụp lại cái màn hình và nhớ tất cả những cái từ đó. Cái điều thứ ba nữa là trong khi mình học tất cả những cái bảng, cái graph như này thì mình phải hiểu rằng đây là các cái biểu đồ dạng gì, thì nó sẽ có rất nhiều loại. Thế thì đây là những cái đường như kiểu cái đường thẳng mà nó kiểu ly lên ly xuống này, tức là cái độ tăng độ giảm đấy, thì thầy đang yêu cầu bọn con là sẽ miêu tả như thế nào và nhìn cái biểu đồ này miêu tả ra sao. Mình phải biết cách mình đọc cái này có lẽ là các bạn học sinh nước ngoài thì nó làm rất nhanh, như bọn mình thì học một cách rất thụ động, chứ là cứ nghe giáo viên giảng gì thì xong sau đấy mình không tự tìm hiểu, mình không hiểu được nổi đâu, đúng không? Thế đây trong trường hợp này nó gồm có 3 cái đường màu xanh, màu đỏ, màu xanh, xanh lá cây, màu xanh lam, màu đỏ. Thế thì mỗi một cái đường này nó thể hiện một cái chỉ số khác nhau, và cái chỉ số này nó tăng lên hay nó giảm thế nào đấy thì các bạn phải dùng những cái từ của thầy vừa dạy đó để miêu tả của nó, và căn cứ vào trên cái số nữa là gram và cái số năm của nó là từ năm 81 đến năm 2007 đấy thì nó như thế nào, xong đấy mình miêu tả. Ok, thank you teacher.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Ha. All right, so this, everyone, as I'm sure Bak Ha told you, this is a line graph. A line graph. It's called a line graph because it shows lines. These are all lines. Okay, and a line graph shows changes to something over a period of time. All right. So the three things, I'll just explain this very quickly. Don't want to go into too much detail because we just want to use our description words shortly. But this line graph shows the consumption of different spreads. Consumption is a formal word, means to use or eat. Consumption means to use or eat something.
Đó, consumption là gì chưa? Mấy đứa consumption là gì biết chưa? Lâm biết chưa Lâm? Trả lời hỏi, trả lời nhanh luôn nào. Consumption là gì nhớ chưa?
All right, this word here, spreads, is a word meaning something that you put on bread. Okay? bread. For example, butter. All right. Margarine. Okay, which is a type of manufactured butter made in a factory. Butter is natural, of course, comes from a cow, but margarine is made in a factory, but looks like butter.
Maybe
Okay.
they do that. Okay. Give me 1 minute because of
Sure.
some
Okay.
yeah, some beginnings. Ok, nào Linh Chi ơi. Linh Chi,
Dạ.
Linh
Dạ.
Chi có hiểu từ nãy giờ thầy nói gì không?
Có.
Có gì? Thế bây giờ consumption là gì?
Chắc là
Cứ nói đi, hiểu rồi, nhanh nói nhanh.
chắc là tiêu thụ à?
Đúng rồi. Còn spread ở đây
Ồ.
ta miêu tả spread là gì?
Dạ.
Spread là gì?
Bác vừa nói gì cơ bác?
Spread, consumption of spread. Thì bây giờ mình hiểu spread ở đây là gì?
Có biết.
Ok, không biết nào cái Thanh Lâm nghe thầy, Thanh Lâm hiểu thầy nói gì không? So I
Có.
Ok, có hiểu đúng không? Ok, bây giờ bác nói ngắn gọn lại này, là tức là cái việc mà người ta dùng cái bơ, dùng cái bơ này, dùng cái margarine là nó cũng là một cái loại bơ, và cái loại low fat vân vân để người ta bôi phết lên bánh mì người ta ăn, hiểu ý chưa nào? Và cho nên thầy đang nói như thế, cho nên là bây giờ tập trung trí nghe, và nếu không hiểu hỏi bác luôn nhé. Ask me or ask your teacher immediately when you do not understand. Okay? Thank you, teacher. I know they do not understand very well, so I need to. Sorry for
Of course.
interrupting you. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. No problem. Of course. All right, everyone. So this is a line graph, okay, which shows the different spreads. There are 3 different spreads, okay? Remember, spreads are something that Western people, a lot of Western people put on bread, okay, as part of a sandwich. So, for example, butter is a spread, margarine is a spread. There are all sorts of other spreads that you can buy in Western countries. For example, honey. Honey is a spread. A lot of people spread honey on bread. Okay? Spread, by the way, can be both a verb and a noun. You can spread butter on your bread. Okay? It means to put butter on your bread. But spread, when it's a noun, is also used as a way to describe something like butter. Maybe a little bit confusing, I know. But spread, in this case, is a noun, and we are talking about margarine, low-fat spread, and butter. So, everyone, this graph shows here. Okay, what does this say? Hilam?
Yes.
Yeah, what does this say here?
Grams.
Good, grams, okay? Grams means how much something weighs. What is the weight of something? Along here, what are these? Chum.
Mai thầy gọi đấy.
Yes.
Okay, what are these along here, along the bottom here, Chum?
Yes.
Correct, they are years. Okay, so this line graph shows changes, okay, in the amount, how many grams of different spreads have been eaten or consumed over this many years. This many years. You can see 1981 to 2007. All right, that is what? 26 years. 26 years. So this line graph shows the changes in how many or how much of each different spread has been consumed or used or eaten, how that has changed over 26 years. All right. For example, let's see if you can read the graph. Hoàng Việt. Hoàng Việt.
Yes.
Oi. Okay.
Yes.
Hoàng Việt in 1986. Okay, 1986. How many grams of margarine were consumed? So margarine is the blue line, okay? 1986, how many grams of margarine were consumed or used?
80.
80 is correct, okay? This is the word I'm using, by the way. I'll just send it to you. Consumed. I've just sent you that word in chat. Means the same as eaten or used. Okay, consumed. 80 grams, okay, were consumed in 1986. Thang Lam.
Yes.
Thang Lam. In 2007, how many grams of margarine were consumed?
In 2007.
2007.
2007 is as
Margarine. How many grams were consumed?
margarine as 40 grams.
Correct. 40. So you can see here. Good. Okay, in 2007, 40 grams of margarine were consumed. Ling Chi.
Yes.
In 1986, how many grams of butter were consumed? 1986, how many grams of butter?
Butter, I see 60.
60? No. How many
40.
grams of butter? So butter is the green line, okay, butter.
Yes.
1986 is here. How many grams of butter in 1986?
I think it's 60.
60? Not
Yes.
60. 60 is here. This is 60. What is this? What is this called, Ling Chi? What number is this?
160.
Good. About 160. Okay, I'll send everyone this word in chat. Okay, you can see it has almost reached 160, but not quite. Okay, so you can use the word that I've just sent you in chat, about 160 grams. Hai Lam.
Yes.
In 2001, how many grams of low-fat spread was consumed? 2001, low-fat.
In 2001, there are about 80 grams low-fat spread.
Okay, a little bit more maybe. So it is here, of course. So you would say about, this is 80, this is 100, so 90 is about here. Okay, so you might say about 85, Hai Lam, okay?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, because here is 80, this line here. About here is 90. Here is 100. So here is about 85. About. Not quite. Chum,
Yes.
in 1996, how many grams of low fat was consumed? 1996.
This is 15.
About how many?
About 15
About
grams.
15. I think, let me see. Maybe I think, Chum, about 10 would be closer, okay? So here is 0, all right? Here is
Yes.
20. Here is 20, okay? So this line about halfway between 0 and 20. Is that right, Chum? Do you think?
Yes, it is
Oh,
10.
yeah. So it is 10. About 10. Okay, again, we just use that word about because this graph, little bit hard to tell exactly because there are not many numbers here, but it is about 10, about halfway between 0 and 20. Okay, good. So you are all reading the graph correctly. You are all reading the graph correctly. Hailam,
Yes.
in 1986, what was the most popular spread?
In 1986, the most popular spread was butter.
Correct. Okay. Most popular means the one that is used the most. 1986, butter is green. You can see nearly 160 grams consumed. Hoàng Viet,
Yes.
in 1996, what was the most popular spread? 1996.
Can you repeat again?
In 1996, what was the most popular spread? What was the one that got used the most?
Margarine.
Correct. Margarine is pronounced. Can you say that, please, Hoàng Viet? Margarine.
Margarine.
Good. Margarine. Like I say, margarine, if you haven't seen it before, it looks like butter. Okay? It looks like butter, but is made in a factory. Butter is more natural. Butter comes from cows, of course. But margarine looks like butter, but is made in a factory. Okay, 1996, margarine is the most popular. Ling Chi,
Yes.
so we've just said in 1996, margarine was the most popular. How many grams of margarine were consumed that year, Ling Chi?
The gram of margarine is about 100 gram.
Correct, good. About 100 grams were consumed. Remember, consumed means used or eaten. Just a more formal word. All right.
Okay.
Hailam,
Yes.
in 2007, what was the least popular spread? Least, yeah,
In 2007, the least common spread was margarine.
correct. Okay, this is the question I asked. Least popular, okay, is the opposite of most popular. So most popular usually means the best or the one that is used the most. Least popular means the one that is worst or that is used the least. So least popular, most popular are opposites.
Kia nó lại là
Okay. Chum.
Yes.
Okay, Chum. Now we're going to look at not just what number something is, but also whether things went up or down. See if we can use the correct word. So, looking at Chum, looking at butter.
Yes.
Okay, butter between 1981 and 1986, what happened to the consumption of butter? What happened to it between 1981 and 1986?
The consumption of butter in 1981 and 1986
Yeah, what
is
happened to it?
decreased.
Sorry, which word, Chum?
Decreased.
Decreased. Okay, so I'm looking at these years, 1981. Okay, Chum? 1986.
Oh. Yeah,
Okay.
it is
Yeah.
increased.
Sorry, Chum, what was the word? Can you say again, please?
It is increased.
Yeah. Increased, correct. Okay, everyone, increased. The consumption of butter or the use of butter increased. Tang Lam,
Yes.
what does increase mean? To increase, what does it mean?
Increase mean go up.
Correct, okay? Very good. Go up. Ling Chi,
Yes.
between 1981 and 1986, what happened to the consumption of margarine?
1991
1981. 1981
1981
and 1986 between what happened?
between
Yeah, what happened to the consumption of margarine?
I think it's margarine
Okay, we're looking at here, 1981, 1986. This is margarine. What happened to it?
margarine is
Can you remember the word? Begins with D.
the
Yeah, D-E-C.
polluted
D-E-C-R. Okay. R. Okay, Hai Lam, can you help her, please?
Decrease.
Decreased is correct. Okay, Ling Chi,
Okay.
I'll send you the word in chat. Okay, decreased. What does decreased mean, Ling Chi?
Is go up.
No.
Go
Go up as increase, Ling Chi. Decrease means go down, of course. Decrease means go down.
Okay.
Okay, Hai Lam.
Yes.
Between 1991 and 1996, what happened to consumption of margarine? 1991, 1996.
They haven't changed a lot.
Good. Didn't change at all. Okay? So it stayed the same. All right? Or
Yes.
Can you remember? Hai Lam, it remained. Can you remember what? Remained steady. Very good. Remained steady, okay? Between 1991 and 1996, consumption of margarine didn't change. It remained steady. Hoàng Việt.
Yes.
Hoàng Việt. Okay. What spread reached a peak in 1986?
Butter.
What spread? Correct. Okay. This here, everyone, is a peak. Okay, peak. You can see it's a peak. Looks a bit like a mountain. All right. The top of a mountain is called a peak. And we use the same word when we're talking about a line on a line graph. Peak. Peak. Chum.
Yes.
Chum. We can see that butter reached a peak in 1986. Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay. What other spread reached a peak? What other spread reached a peak on this graph? Can you see? One other spread has also reached a peak.
Yes. 108.
Yeah? No, what other spread? So remember, we have three different spreads. Butter, this one, margarine, low fat. Okay? What other spread can you see has reached a peak? I know, a little bit of a hard question. Hai Lam,
Yes.
what other spread has reached a peak? So butter reached a peak in 1986, okay?
Yes.
What other spread on this graph also reached a peak sometime?
I think is margarine.
Margarine? No, not
No,
margarine.
sorry. Low fat.
Low fat.
Breast.
Yeah, good. In what year did low fat reach a peak? I'll try Chum. Chum,
Yes.
try you again. In what year did low fat reach a peak? In what year?
2001.
Correct, 2001. You can see here, okay, the peak, not as big as butter, still a peak though. This is still a peak, okay? A peak is when something reaches the top before it goes down again.
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, everyone. We will continue with this next week. We'll continue looking at the graph. Right now, I'm going to practice a bit of speaking for the rest of the class. All right, now I know, Chum, you missed this last week. This is how, when someone asks you, what do you think about something? Okay, they want you to give your opinion. This is how you begin your answer to opinion questions. I have a new one this week that we didn't have last week. Thang Lam.
Yes.
Can you read the one that I've highlighted, please?
To be honest.
To be honest, okay? This is another way that you can begin your answer to an opinion question. And remember, an opinion question is when someone or somebody asks you what you think about something. So these are all introductions to your answer. You begin your answer with one of these. Chum.
Yes.
Can you read all of them, please, for me? Can you read all of these?
In my opinion, that's an interesting question off the top of my head. That's a thought one. I haven't really thought about it before, but to be honest,
Okay, good reading, chum. Very good reading. Okay, so these are all ways that you begin your answer to an opinion question. All right, when you give your opinion, you always need to give a reason. Okay, you always need to give a reason. And this is something else we looked at last week. These are linking words or phrases. This is when you want to give extra information. Extra information. Ling Chi,
yes.
can you please read all the linking words?
For the moreover, in attention to that, what is more?
Good. What's more? What's more? All right. So let's look. Okay. What I'm going to get you to do now is I'm going to get you to answer each of these questions. I want you to begin your answer by choosing one of these. Up to you which one you choose. Okay? Some of them mean the same thing as each other, so you can choose any one. Okay? I also want you to give a reason, okay? And then I want you to use one of these linking words or phrases to give me a little bit of extra information. Now, your answer doesn't have to be long, okay? Answer can be quite short. Let me give you an example. Let me give you an example, okay? Which one shall I choose? All right, I'll choose this one. I'll choose this one. Tai Lang, Tang Lam, Lam.
Yes.
Can you just read this question, please, the one I've highlighted?
Is it better to eat alone or with friends?
Good. Let me give you an example answer. That's an interesting question. I prefer to eat with friends because then we can talk while we are eating. Furthermore, we can also share information like jokes or maybe some news. Okay? So you can see how I began my answer with one of these. I gave a reason for my answer, and I added some extra information using one of these. Hai Lam.
Yes,
Okay, do you know what I want you to do, Hai Lam?
I think you
Okay.
I think
Okay.
you make me
Oh.
choose one question.
Yeah, I want
I
you to
prefer.
choose. All right. So I will give you the question. All right. So I want you to begin your answer with this. I want you to give me a reason. Okay. And then I want you to give me some extra information using one of these. Okay. All
Okay.
right. Are you ready, Hailam?
Yes.
Okay. Do you prefer doing your homework early in the morning or late at night?
In my opinion, I will choose do my homework early at morning because I can do because I can sleep enough at night, then I will refresh my mind to do my homework. Furthermore, when I go to school, I feel more confident because I have done the homework
Okay,
a
good.
few hours
Good.
ago.
Okay, good. Very good, Hailan. That's all I need, okay? Just simple answers. Very simple answers. So you will hear that Hailam, he started with, in my opinion, okay? He could have chosen any one of these. He gave a reason, okay? And then he gave me some extra information all right, which he introduced by using one of these phrases. That's what I want you all to do as well. Chum. Chum.
Yes.
Okay, Chum. I want you to answer this question, okay?
Oh, yes.
Okay, Chum. Remember to begin your answer with this. Give me a reason, and then just give me a little bit of extra information, but using one of these phrases, okay? So, Chum, is it better to live in a big city or a small town? What do you think?
In my opinion, it is better to live in a big city because it is bustling and convenient for me.
Mm-hmm.
Moreover, it is also
It is also one more little bit of information, Chum.
it is
It is.
also
It is also what? It is also could be anything. It is also more exciting, for example, Chum. Okay. It is also more exciting. It is also cheaper. Maybe that's not true, but doesn't matter. We are just practicing. So it's also more exciting.
yes.
Okay, but that was good, Chum. Ling Chi.
Yes.
Your turn, Ling Chi. Is it better to eat alone or with friends? Which one do you prefer?
In my opinion, it's better to eat with friends.
Because
Because eat with friends is more enjoyable and
yeah, and use one of these.
and moreover it is I think it's fun and
And
it
yeah, is more enjoyable, and moreover, it's more fun.
yes.
Okay? That's all you need to say. I just want simple answers, everyone, to these questions. Don't have to be complicated answers, all right? But what I'm doing is I'm getting you to use complex sentences. To become more fluent and better at English, you need to be able to use complex sentences. A complex sentence is just a sentence that has more than one part. So, for example, I like cats is not a complex sentence, okay? It only has one part. I like cats. But if I say, I like cats because they are cute and cuddly, that is a complex sentence, has two parts to it. So I need to get speaking in complex sentences. Tang Lam.
Yes.
Okay, Tang Lam, do you prefer reading books or watching movies?
That's an interesting question. I prefer watching movie because it's very uh it's very relaxed
Mm-hmm.
and moreover I can watch movie with my friends.
Good. All right, good. Very good. Tang Lam, very good. Good complex sentence. Excellent. Okay, and Huang Vi.
Yes,
live in a big city or a small town, Hoàng Việt? What do you think?
In my opinion, I prefer to live in a big city because it there are more opportunities for
Good. Yeah, good. There
education
are
and
more
jobs.
opportunities. Yeah,
Moreover,
yeah.
it very modern and convenient. Modern and convenient.
Good. Very okay. You're doing well. Hai Lam. Hai Lam. Oi.
Yes.
Do you think or happiness?
Teacher, your sound. I can hear your sound.
Okay. Which one? Asking you question 4.
Can you repeat?
Important.
Can you repeat again, please? Your sound is not
Yeah.
clearly.
Okay. Can you hear me, Hai Lam? Can you hear
Yes,
me?
now I
Okay.
can.
Okay. So, question 4, Hai Lam. Which is more important to you, or happiness?
To be honest, I choose happiness because when we have happiness, we can make money easier. Furthermore, with happiness, we can do everything that we love, we like, and we interest in.
Okay, good. Hai Lam. Chum,
Yes.
same question for you, Chum. Which is more important to you, having money or be?
Off the top of my head, I think money is important because money can make me feel happy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And for these?
Moreover, money having money, and I can buy anything I want.
Good. Very good. Moreover, if I have money, I can buy anything I want. Very good. Ling Chi,
Yes.
do you think learning English is difficult, Ling Chi?
Teacher, can you say again?
Sure. Do you think learning English is difficult?
To be honest, I think learning English is difficult because it's um, um, I think it's difficult to learn um,
Mm-hmm.
and
Because it's difficult to learn.
and memorize.
Difficult to learn and memorize. And now one of these.
Moreover,
Yeah.
moreover is um,
It's difficult to learn and memorize. Moreover,
we need to spend a lot of time to learn.
good. Very good. That's good, Ling Chi. Good thinking. Okay, and good complex. Okay, couple more of these. Hoàng Việt, oi.
Yes.
Hoàng Việt, your turn. Do you prefer doing your homework early in the morning or late at night?
That that's an interesting question. I prefer doing my homework early in the morning because because uh because when when I wake up in the morning, I feel refreshed. Furthermore, uh, I I can concentrate on my homework.
Okay, good. Okay, and finally, Thăng Lam.
Yes.
Thăng Lam. Okay, do you think learning difficult, Thăng Lam?
Mm, yes, I think learning English is
Okay, remember start off with Thăng Lam.
in my opinion, I think learning English is difficult because we need learn a lot of new words. Moreover, we also need to learn structure. Um,
The structure. Good. That's all I need. Thank you, Thăng Lam. Okay, so that's good, everyone. You are getting the idea of making complex sentences. That's what we are practicing. Remember, a complex sentence has more than one part. And to communicate properly in English, you need to be able to make complex sentences, just like you do in Vietnamese, I'm sure. Okay. One more thing, we will just look very quickly at this before the lesson finishes. This one here, this is called balanced viewpoint. Balanced viewpoint is when you look at both sides of a topic or the advantages or disadvantages of something. These are the phrases you use to introduce your answer. On the one hand, then on the other hand, okay? So you are looking at the advantages of something, then you look at the disadvantages of something, okay? Looking at both sides of something. So here is the example. Chum,
Yes.
can you read question 1, please?
Should students use smartphone in class?
Okay, now here is the answer. Can you please read the answer, Chum?
On the one hand, smartphone help with learning. On the other hand, they can be distracting.
Good. Okay, so you can see the answer. It gives one advantage of students having smartphones in class. Okay. On the other hand, gives a disadvantage. Having smartphones in class can be distracting. Okay, so I'm going to ask you one of these each before we finish. We will practice this more next week. Hai Lam.
Yes.
Okay. Is it better to watch movies at home or in a cinema? So I want you to use on the one hand and then on the other hand. Okay, Hailam?
On the one hand, watching movies in a cinema can is better because sorry, can I make it again, please?
Of course, of course.
On the one hand, watching film at a cinema can be feel more exciting because we can feel the atmosphere here and we can watch the movie with the highest quality. On the other hand, watching movies at home that we can we don't need to go to the cinema and we can watch at home. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. On the one hand, going to the cinema is more exciting. On the other hand, watching a movie at home can be more convenient because we don't need to go out. Does that make sense, Haila?
Yes.
Okay, so just need to give a simple answer to these questions. Chum,
Yes.
your turn, Chum. Is online shopping better than shopping in a store?
On one hand, I think shop shopping in store is more convenient.
Mm-hmm.
On the other hand, it's on the other hand,
I think maybe it's the other way around. Here's an example, Chum. Okay. Online shopping, on the one hand, online shopping is more convenient because you can do online shopping anywhere. On the other hand, shopping in a store can be better because then you can look at and try the product. Does that make sense, Chum? Does that make sense?
yes.
Okay, good. So this is how you do it. All right. Ling Chi,
Yes.
is it good to have a pet? Is it good to have a pet?
Mm,
On the one hand,
on the one hand, having a pet can reduce stress
mhm,
and make we happy.
mhm.
And on the other hand, pets, uh, pets, um, we need to take time to
Yeah,
take care
need
of them,
good.
money and responsibility.
Okay, very good, Jay. No, that's good. Very complex. Very good complex answer. Just remember these questions, you're looking at the advantage and disadvantage of something. Okay. Huang Viet,
Yes.
do you think it's better to watch movies at home on your laptop or in a cinema?
On the one hand, I prefer to watch movie in a cinema. On the other hand, uh, they 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 have uh
Okay, so you need to give a reason, Huang Viet. Okay, need to give a reason why. So, for example, on the one hand, I prefer to watch movies in the cinema because it's more exciting. Okay.
yes.
On the other hand, watching movies at home is what? What's an advantage of watching a movie at home?
Uh uh mm,
What about something like it's more convenient?
yes.
Don't need to go outside. Or maybe it's cheaper. At the cinema, you have to pay. Okay? At home, maybe you can watch for free. Does that
Yes.
make sense, Huang Viet?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And last one of these, Tung Lam.
Yes.
Is it good to have a pet?
I think
On the one hand,
on the one hand,
having a pet is
I
good because,
have a pet is good because uh, it has helped you feel more relaxing.
mhm, good. On the other hand,
On the other hand, um, it uh,
What's a disadvantage of having a pet? Thằng Lâm?
On the other hand, it also can also help you.
A disadvantage, such as, here's an easy one, okay? On the other hand, owning a pet can be expensive. Does that make sense? Expensive, of course, because you have to buy food for it and look after it. It can cost money. Does that make sense?
Yes. On the other hand, a pet can also expensive because you must buy a pet.
Okay, that's fine. All right, everyone. That's the end of the lesson for this afternoon. Okay, so when we come back, we will have a lesson next Sunday, by the way. I know it's the New Year holiday, okay? But because we're doing it online, even if you are going to your hometown next weekend, you can still join the lesson from wherever you are. So I look forward to seeing you all again next Sunday. Again, we will be practicing more speaking, of course, and we'll be practicing more words describing graphs. So I hope you all have a great week, everyone. Hope you all have a happy new year, and I look forward to seeing you all next year. I will see you next year, next Sunday. Okay? Bye, everyone.
Goodbye, teacher.
See you
Goodbye,
next
teacher.
Bye.
Teacher.